That's all I want to do. You're thwarting my plans. You are thwarting my plans.
Good afternoon. It is a sunny, really warm afternoon here in Northern California. I got my floppy hat on so I don't get a sunburn. My name is Aaron and welcome to 4 Kids and a Farm. We are pretty new to homesteading and we have tons of animals, and one of the animals that we're going to focus on today is our goats. We have Nigerian dwarf goats that we have for weed eating and for milking purposes. They're super cute, we love them, and we recently moved them out here to a pasture that we don't have a gate to gain easy access to them to do the milking. And so this needs to happen today. I got some supplies from our local hardware store and a gate from Tractor Supply in order to install this. This is really important. So follow us along. If you love baby goats, thumbs up, subscribe. We have the cutest blue-eyed baby goats and we will take a look at those later. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of interruptions, baby goats trying to nibble on my clothes. So I'm going to show you the area that we're going to be working on today, and yeah, follow us along. We got lots of chores that you can watch. You can spend your whole weekend on your couch watching Farmer Aaron do chores. Sounds like a good deal, yeah? Mm-hmm. What are you wearing?
Look.
You are so goofy. We all got our sun stuff on. Where'd you get that hat?
Except Brixton.
These goats think I have a treat. This is Licorice. This is S'mores. She's one of our milking does. Oh, here's Oreo. There's the other mama. And I don't know what these guys think I have. I think I got a treat. All I got is a camera. Well, what are we doing with our boys?
Castrating them.
Yeah. Not right now,
Yeah,
obviously.
not right now. Like later.
We are not keeping any of the boys. Licorice is going to be the only bachelor. He is a wether. A wether is a male goat that has been castrated, so a half man. I can already tell this is going to be a problem because I want to put the gate right here, and I got to find out how to separate me from the goats. So I think I'm gonna go get a cattle panel, and I love the attention, but I also need some privacy. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. Maybe you guys go get him some treats.
He got the double goatee.
We should
Look,
braid it.
His double goatee.
Oh,
Later.
you're such a good guy. So we want to make an area. You can see there's an old dog kennel where we can separate baby goats from moms at night so that so their milk will replenish. We can have that in the morning. And our baby goats are close to being weaned anyway. So they're eating grass, and I mean they're almost 9 weeks old. 10 weeks old. So, you know, they're at that age that we can wean them, and we can just use moms for goat milk. What we want to do is put a gate just right over here. Our only gate is all the way over on that side of the pasture. So you can see how hauling in buckets for milking goats and stuff like that, it's just a chore if we got to go all the way here. So naturally we're going to put one right here. It's going to swing both ways so that we have easy access coming in, coming out. We can milk the goats. We can bring Rachel's cool stanchion that she built and put it in here. We might end up lining the bottom of this whole thing with cattle panels. So definitely have a lot of work to do. Gonna try to put the camera in a place where the goats aren't gonna mess with it. I've got to go get a cantle panel to make myself a little quarantine area so I don't get baby goats nibbling on my shirt the whole time I'm trying to fix it. You guys, this is gonna be so nice when this gate is in, because this is like the 4th lap I've taken around the fence in order to get to where I want to start the gate. So I think this is the final one. Rachel went to go get the bolt cutters. That's a duck egg. I don't know who laid it, but that's not where it belongs.
Hi, hello.
Thanks for finding those tools.
You're so welcome. Okay.
So you can see we put this cattle panel, we kind of just bent it inward, so we've got a zone of protection that the goats can't get in.
Someday we'll have new fencing, guys.
Oh yeah. Hey, check out this awesome fencing.
It's awesome.
By the way, this is where the ram used to be, so that's why it's got waves. Elron would headbutt it all the time. So it needs to go, but that is a chore for another day. Not today.
Not today. We're not doing fencing today.
Okay guys, so first thing I'm going to do is to remove all this old fencing, and then we'll have to measure things out and make sure that we're digging in the right spot. I'm gonna measure the gate, I'm gonna measure the pole. I've got a redwood post. Dig a hole, put it in, make sure it's level, put in the cement, get it wet. How hard can this be? All right, guys. Got kids climbing over fences when they're not supposed to be climbing over fences. Caught in the act. Hey, if I gotta go around, you gotta go around. So we just got, it's a $100 gate from Tractor Supply. It's pretty sturdy. It's the metal paneling on the bottom. Goats are notorious for getting out. I've just got to dig a hole. I kind of just eyeballed where I got to dig a hole. I'm gonna make it. Oh,
Bless you.
I got my post hole digger. I've got a digging bar, and I've got a little post hole shovel that I'm just gonna start going at it. And once again, you get to watch me work in the heat. Relax.
Not even hot yet.
My everything is sweating.
TMI, baby. We fill up their water, but no, they go for the dirty pond next to it. Looking for all the good stuff, I guess. Clean water, dirty water. They're loving it. Hi, baby. Hey. Yeah. Buddies. Heidi, what you doing, bud? Goats. They will get up all on you. Doesn't even matter. Just trying to get my earrings. So these guys, we're going to weather them, and they have good homes that they're going to go to. It's almost time to castrate them. But they're super cuddly. If you can't tell. Yes, you're just such a love, huh? Yeah. You're such a love. I love you. It's stress relieving, guys.
Okay.
You good?
Got a deep dark hole.
Deep dark hole.
Luckily the ground is still a little bit wet because once it gets dry, I mean, it's like cement. you know, the goats are only about 40 to 50 pounds. So I am not worried about it being horse high and hog tight and stuff like that. I mean, it needs to be tight, but it doesn't need to take the weight of a cow or anything like that. So I think we're fine. 2 feet. I think that's fine. I'm going to get the post. I'm gonna just kind of see how it looks before I cement it in place, and then we'll go from there. So you guys, I took these gloves off and they smell like goat from our buck that we had last October, 7 months ago. If you've ever had goats, you know that smell stays forever.
They're not letting me get anything done. What are you doing?
See, Rachel is not in the circle of protection.
I am not. I am getting attacked by the ghosts. It's like using me as a mountain. I don't know. Huh.
Yes. Yes. So fun.
Yeah, get up there.
Hi.
Good thing you're cute.
Good thing you're cute, huh? Oh, excuse you. Burp.
Oh, gross.
Thanks for burping in my face.
Get up there.
Oh, eat my hair, That's all I want to do. You're ruining my plans.
He's not a quitter.
Oh, we got trim you. We go trim you.
I caught that on camera.
Wait, what? Oh, Aaron. Oh, Dad. I need a fence and protection, please. Oh my gosh! Seriously? Oh my God.
That's gonna be a problem. I didn't take that into consideration that I need the hole that way. Poop, live and learn. I'm not getting any dirt anymore. Man, my last hole went a lot faster. A bit more. There's a saying about digging holes. It warms a man twice, or something like that. Am I at 2 feet, AJ?
I don't know.
Oh, that's good enough for me. 2 feet. If you were to pick one manual labor chore, what would it be? Comment below. This is not one of mine. Digging holes in our ground is a lot of work. I would love a tractor with an auger. Farmer Aaron's the tractor right now. Comment below what's your favorite. If you could choose one, what could you do all day manual labor wise? I think I would pick chopping wood. I do like chopping wood. If the fence will fit now. And I hope it does, because I do not want to dig 3 holes. I think that's good. AJ, you're the foreman.
It looks pretty good to me.
So I'm gonna kind of frame it up. I'm gonna make sure it's level, and then I'm gonna put a board across the top to make sure it stays square. That way, when I set it with the concrete, it's not gonna move. In the hole. What the heck? board on this side to make sure we have a flat surface to put the latch on. So if it's a little gappy, I think we can fix that.
And okay.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Boom.
Boom, baby.
Completely level.
Boom, baby.
Boom. Perfect.
Rachel's getting the water. She's gonna soak that down. We'll wait until morning. I know it's quick set, but I don't want to rush anything. They've got this barrier, so they're not gonna go anywhere. So we'll just finish this up in the morning. And great job, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching me work and figure this out. I am not a professional. I have set posts and done fencing before, but it's been years and years. So I am pleased with how this went. I think it'll work well. So thumbs up for a good job by Farmer Aaron. It's already starting to get a little bit warm, so I'm trying to get this done as soon as I can. And it's gonna be with the, as Chad from Adler Farm calls it, the song of the chicken. It's egg laying time. The post is set. It looks crooked in that picture, I don't know why, but it's not. It's perfectly level. These are the hinges here, screw hinges, I think that's what they're called. I don't know, that's what I'm gonna call them. I measured from the bottom of the gate to the center of here. That was 9.5, and then the top one was 29.5. So I want this an inch off the ground, so 9.5 plus 1, 10.5, and 30.5, 29.5 plus 1 inch is 30.5. So that's where I'm going to screw the holes into that post, and then we'll hang this sucker, and hopefully it works. Oh, let's see now. Let's see now. Okay, guys, I'm going to tighten up these hinges real quick, and then I'm going to call it a day. Those chickens. I feel like it was pretty successful. I relearned how to put up a gate, how to set a post. If you found any value in this, if you learned something, give us a like. Follow us along. We got tons of projects coming up. I am not a contractor. I am not a carpenter. These are just things that I have to do because it's our homestead and I can't afford somebody else to do them. So I did something wrong. Comment below. Let me know what it was. I can go back and fix it. Hey, ring that notification bell because we've got some cool stuff coming up. I'm going to build a super easy chicken tractor that can be moved by my kids. That's really important that it's easy to build and easy to move, especially on our farm, because I want them to do the chores and to gain the rewards of doing those chores. So, tightening these bolts. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time. it works and it swings perfectly good.